Hello and welcome to EV Car Share. So tonight is the EV car spotting for October. So I was about to say, you know how it all works, but you possibly don't, because this is only version number 2 or episode number 2. So if you don't know how it works, look in the community part of the channel. There's a whole description in there. That's where you should have put your predictions if you're going to play. If you haven't, then it may be just me playing with myself. I'll play with myself until somebody else wants to play with me, and I'll do it every once a month is the plan. So I'm at Toddington services on the M1, we're going to Peterborough services on the A1, and we're going to see how many EVs we spot. But that's not the game. The game is make and model and quantity of that particular model. You get 5 points for every one you get right, you get 10 points for every quantity you get right, you get 5 points off for each make and model you predict that we don't see. Only on my side of the road. So we're only doing it on dual carriageways, M1, A421 and A1, and it's only on my side of the road. So cars that pass me, cars that I pass, etc. Might be a bit of queuing, in which case we'll pass a few of them. They have to be driving, not broken down, parked on the back of trailers or anything like that. Just ones that are driving. Don't have to have the green plate, because some of them don't have the green plate. You'll see like a Tesla, it's obviously a Model 3 Tesla, it's electric, it's an EV, whether it has the flash or not. So that's a general brief of the rule. You can watch the previous video to get the full rules. We start as we leave the services and join the M1. We stop as we leave the A1 for the Peterborough services. That is the plan. So let's get the camera turned around and we'll start the spotting. Okay, we'll blend across here because this is our first one. So you'll see here in the centre we have a Mercedes EQE. So if you have a Mercedes EQE in your prediction, then you've got 5 points. And if by the end you get the quantity right, then you've got 10 points. I don't, so I'm on no points. I've got an EQA, but not an EQE. Just past me on the left there, Skoda Enyaq. So you have a Skoda Enyaq, 5 points. You don't get 5 points for every time you see it, of course. You only get 5 points if you've seen something that's on your list. Then the bonus if you get the right quantity. That's that same EQE, so that's not an extra one. Can't count it twice. just in front of this white Mercedes is a white Tesla Model 3. Hopefully you can see that. There we go, the Mercedes has moved, so now you definitely will be able to see it. So right in front of me, Tesla Model 3. That is on my list. I score 5 points for the Model 3. I'd imagine a Model 3 is on everyone's list. But as I say, at this point I'm probably playing with myself, with no one else involved. Billy no mates, as you might say. Oh well, my journey home, I've got nothing else to do. Tesla Model Y on the right there, that traffic officer, although he's stationary, isn't he? Can't have him. Or her. There was a Cupra Born as well, but I don't think that was ever visible in the camera. And one of the rules is it has to appear on camera, so it was kind of a bit hidden. This one will appear. This is a Polestar 2, just on my left. A whole load of electric cars on the other side. They're not included, but there's about 3 Teslas and a Volkswagen ID3, but not included in the game. Broken down Volvo. It's not a EV, so can't count that one. Well, it's been slim pickings today. Hoping along this section south of Bedford, maybe there'll be a few more cars and a few more EVs. We'll have to see. What else do I need? I need a Tesla Y, I need an MG4, I need a Kia Niro EV. What else do I have? Oh yeah, the Mercedes EQA, I mentioned that before. Do I have any Renaults? I might have had a Renault Megane or a Scenic. I think it might have been a Scenic on my list. Didn't have any BYDs or Vauxhalls or Peugeots or any of those. Okay, looks like we have something coming up here on the left. You already see the green plate. So that's a Lexus. That's a Lexus 300, LX 300 E. Don't have that on my list. Of course, one of the other rules of the game is that I stick to the speed limits, so I don't go particularly slow to let cars overtake me. I don't go particularly fast to try and catch up with cars. Just stick to the speed limits. So at the same time today, I am also clocking one of my efficiency tests. This is with the OnlyFans. Okay, coming up on the left we have a Volkswagen ID3. Not one I have on my list, so don't get points for that. Then we have a Tesla Model Y. I do have that on my list, so points for that. I think the Model Y and the Model 3 are quite likely to be on the list every time. Can't see myself having any journeys without seeing them, to be fair. Not of this sort of distance on this sort of road anyway. Although last time it took me all the way until the A1 around Sawtry when I eventually saw it was the Model 3. Yeah, 3 I didn't see all the way up until that point. There is a Model 3 just ahead. I don't think that's the same one as I saw earlier. I'm pretty sure this is a different one. I'm not aware of any being able to overtake me. There's also one just turned off, the black one. I don't know whether that picks up on the camera, whether I can include that one or not. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say that's 3 Model 3s. Why not? Referee's decision is final. I'm the referee. So all is good. Okay, Volvo. We have a Volvo. It is an XC40. I think that's it. It's one of those I wouldn't recognise it necessarily as an EV, except that it had the green plate. Some are obvious, some are less so. I think I might be able to see the lights of a Nero up ahead. Oh, he's just changed lanes. Hopefully I'll be able to catch him before he turns off. And hopefully he's an E-Nero, not just a hybrid. And hopefully it is what I think. It could turn out to be something completely different. Maybe I'm completely wrong. We shall see. Next car on the left side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Nero. Don't see the green on the number plate though. It's looking like it might be a hybrid. I'll have to have a look at the grille as we go past. Yeah, it's a hybrid, it's got the grille. Darn. There goes my chance of a Nero point. Because you get no points for a hybrid. Guess what I've just seen? Oh yes, it's another Tesla Model 3. Not sure if it's in camera view yet though. And the way he came on off that slip road, looks like he's going to be travelling quite quickly. He's just second car ahead of me in this lane right now. There we go. So the Volkswagen Golf has moved, or Polo has moved to the left, and we can now see the Tesla. Is that a 3 or is it a Y? It's quite tall actually, it could be a Y. Well, there's 2 of them, I think. I might have a convoy of Teslas. Definitely looks like Y now I've got closer. So that is a white Y. My second Y. Then just in front of it here we have a third Y. Y. So we have 3 Ys. Y. Tesla. Tesla Y. And of course we can drive in the left lane. I mean, not many people can, it seems. Or they don't know how to, maybe. It makes it a bit difficult when you realise that you're going quicker than the traffic that's sat in the middle. He's still sat in the middle, he's not making any progress on the lorry in the left lane. Dear. Just getting in the way of people. I'm not going quick, I'm just doing 70. That's all, just doing the speed limit. Okay, Peterborough services 9 miles. That's where we're stopping. That's where we finish. We've got 9 miles more of cars to pick up. Is that? No, it's not. That's just a big Merc. That was a Zoe, so just on the left there, we've just passed. There's a Renault Zoe that didn't have the green plate, but it has to be an EV because you can't get a Zoe that's not an EV. So although I put down a Renault, I got the wrong one. I went for a Scenic, I think, if I remember correctly. I haven't looked at my list, but that's a Zoe. That's a pain. Okay, there's a BMW i4, that white one that's just gone past in lane 3. I saw the green flash on it. It's an i4. We can include that one. It came past pretty quickly and it was far over on the right, so you might not have seen it on the camera quite as clearly as I saw it. But I can assure you it was. an Audi A7 ahead, don't see many of those. Earlier on I saw there was a BMW 7 Series went past as well. Don't see too many of those either. What you do tend to see is a Q4. I've got it on my list, Audi Q4, I see one all the time. Today, none at all. It's really surprising. Who knows, maybe I'll see one still. Still got a chance, I suppose. So here's that 7 Series again. Kind of hoping for a MG4 or an Audi Q4 or something. That was a Nero there, but I don't think that was an E-Nero. That was a hybrid. Vans are no use. Don't want a van. Need something to come past me because I'm off at this junction. This is the end. There was that same Nero I think that I saw before that was not an E-Nero. No green plate anyway, so difficult to tell. And off we come. So that's it, that is the end of the spotting, end of the game. Okay, as we go into the services here, take a look on the left hand side. You'll see there's a whole load of roadworks going on again. So this is Peterborough Services. Earlier this year they went from 6 Ionity charge points to 24. You can see now there is a whole load of works happening just ahead of us, and this runs for a good length. It's about half the car park. They're digging, putting plinths in. And I noticed the other day it was labelled GridServe. So GridServe are putting a whole load of EV charging, and you can see here the Ionity charge points that are already in and working. There's 24 here. Obviously I'm not counting these in the EV spotting, that would just be unfair. So a whole load of Ionity charge points have already been upgraded to 24, and there are GridServe going in as well. So that's going to be a huge amount of charge points here at Peterborough Services, and even more importantly I think it's going to be competition. So it's not just one brand going in, it's multiple brands. They will have to price compete, I think, in order to get people to charge at their spot. Okay, so that was EV car spotting on EV Car Share. Hope you enjoyed that game. As I say, I get the feeling I'm just playing with myself at the moment. Hopefully other people will join in too. I'm going to do this every month, so look out on the community section of the YouTube channel. That's where I will announce which journey it is, which day it is, when you need to get your predictions in by. Make your predictions. I might actually change the format of that. It might go to a Google Sheet, so you can just tick the boxes and then submit. And that might be easier because then you're submitting it directly to me as well, rather than putting it in a thread where other people can see what you've put. So that probably makes it a better option for a game. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't liked the video, like the video. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time.